Time now for baseball from 24 Willie Mays Plaza in stunning AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. The native of Colorado gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, one of the things we're going to know with Ty Blach, he needs to have the changeup working. Doesn't throw very hard. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Has always had an advanced changeup, and that's really his bread and butter and his go-to pitch. Will throw the curve and occasional slider, but for Ty Blach, he needs to have the changeup to survive to get through this game.
The pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be. To the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
And that misses. 2-1. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Blach. He's 4 for 14. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. The 2-1 home. It is a slider that backs up for a ball. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 3-1, here it is. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Matt Kemp. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Slater. He can't get to it. This one's down. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's another 1-2. Ball 2.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A shot down the first baseline. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. A little bouncer. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind in the count. 2-0 or 2-1, he pitches backwards.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Here's Buster Posey now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He has a 3-for-12 line. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Blanco, the runner at second with 1 away. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Line drive to center field. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. High pop-up. Grandal is there. 2 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting fifth,
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Pulled toward right center field. Barnes has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back in San Francisco following this. Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Next up for Los Angeles, Austin Barnes. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting in, third baseman.
Digging in, Kyle Farmer. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Dodgers down in order. They still trail 1-0. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
So in now for San Francisco, Gorky Hernandez. Bases are empty, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
And now the Giants pitcher, Ty Blach. Bases are empty here with two men out. A ball and two strikes to the Giants pitcher.
I got to count 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Ready to go for the top of the third here at AT&T as we get a glimpse of the legendary cable cars here in San Francisco. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Kenta Maeda, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. changeup. Called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
1 out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hernandez has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Longoria is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Gregor Blanco. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. Popped him up. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. Alan Hansen the next to bat. One and one, here it comes. Ooh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 9.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hansen, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder.
One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
The catcher, number 9. Yasmani
Ready for
Grandal.
another chance? Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is his movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. Standing in, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
3-2, full count. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hernandez is over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, right fielder, Austin.
Into the box, Austin Slater. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hard hit ball to second. Henson comes up with it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. Austin Barnes leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Towards shallow right. Slater is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. All even now at 1-1. Settling in now, Borges Hernandez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. Now the 3-2 pitch. Flying toward right center. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And to score the runner from second.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Giants lead it 2-1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. The 3-1. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 14.
Riding in once again, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Slater's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 75.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And right into the shift. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Alexander is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Digging in to try it again. Brandon Crawford, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. The 3-1. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giants down in order. They lead it 2-1. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Kemp aboard here at first with nobody out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
So a full count now. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A tag for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And his slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. Our score remains 2-1. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. The 2-1 home is taken high, but still a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Gorkys Hernandez is on deck. Good battle. Count remains full. He's down to third. And there's one away.
The batter, center fielder, Gorkys.
Ready for another shot now. Gorkys Hernandez. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez is after it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 16.
Nick Hundley will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out when the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, left fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Gregor Blanco, the left fielder. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Corey Guerin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26, Corey Guerin.
Austin Barnes will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. The 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Next up will be Kyle Farmer.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Full count. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in to Crawford for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Yasiel Puig will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
Ready for another chance? Alan Henson started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The 3-2 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo home run here for Brent.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. Hunter Strickland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Hunter Strickland.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. The 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic tape.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The San Francisco Giants used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ty Blach earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.